Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Live Out Loud Podcast.
Hey.
Don't try this at home. We're professionals, folks. Anyway, I'm Scott.
I'm Gary.
And we got Smurf over in the other room. Say hi, Smurf.
Hi, I jumped the gun. Everybody jumped the gun. Hi, guys.
Are we on now?
We are on.
We're on.
All right, we're on now. We've got people. All right, David Gay's out there. Scott Snader. Hey, Scott, how you doing? All right.
I'm still.
This is our special edition show of Too Much Turkey. That's right. It is just a few days after Thanksgiving, and everyone is sick and tired of turkey. I know I am. I had turkey Thursday afternoon, then Thursday evening had a little more turkey, and then Friday had some more turkey.
Wow.
Today, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all the turkey I still have left. It's a 20-pound bird.
Give it to me.
No, you already. I gave
Okay.
you some.
Yeah, and I shared it with my cats.
You gave the food. I cooked food for 7 hours. So you can give it to your damn cats.
You gave it to your dog.
Damn cats.
Yeah, my dog got sick too.
Damn
Oh,
cats.
did she? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, turkey's not good for animals.
It seemed fine with my cats.
Well, your cats are weird. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
And Gary didn't get turkey this year.
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because I had to play. I'm texting Paul. I need Paul to call in here.
All right.
Call
You had to
in
do a gig.
the show. He's up in New York right now. Yeah, I had to do a gig. So I went down
On
to
Thanksgiving?
Tammy's. Yeah, I went down to Tammy's family. I stayed with them for about 7 minutes, and then I went up to my sister's house and I stayed with her for about 7.5 minutes and saw my cousins, and then I went to Johnny Longboat's where I played. That night, Thanksgiving, the football game was on.
Yeah, that was what time of the night was it?
The Cowboys game.
Cowboys
was
and
on.
the Bills, and the Bills beat the Cowboys. Couldn't be happier. I'm very happy about that. But you
Do you
didn't
see
do
my
anything
face?
for you. It didn't do
you
anything.
see my face?
So the game was on, and you
So
didn't.
the game was on. They told me don't play until the game goes on. Until the game is over.
But then there was another game after
I was
that.
supposed to start at 6:30. The game was over at 7:45. They closed early. They only wanted me to play till 8:45. So both my Thanksgiving dinners were sacrificed so I could sit there and watch football.
So you had like 15 minutes of actual playtime.
So he did Hotel California and Freebird, and that was it.
Right.
That
yeah,
was the-
that's it.
Or you could have done Hey Jude just once.
That's just once. Oh, and the worst thing about it is my computer didn't work, and I had to use my phone. So God was with me. He normally I would have to play all night using my phone, but this time I didn't have to. I didn't have to play all night. I had to use my phone. My computer wasn't working. Things
Wow.
worked out, and my Thanksgiving was a lot better than a lot of other people's. So
you
got
just
nothing but
missed
blessings.
out. You just missed out.
I just missed out on turkey. That's no big deal.
Did you end up getting
I know-
some though?
Huh?
Tammy brought you some though.
Tammy, of course, brought me some. Yeah.
Did she bring you the mashed potatoes and stuffing and gravy and everything?
She brought mashed potatoes, but she didn't think I liked them because she knows I'm such a picky eater. So she
Wait.
did.
How can
as
you-
soon as I got home, she had a turkey and veggies for me.
But no mashed potatoes?
And she says her mom makes the greatest mashed potatoes.
You don't like mashed potatoes?
I do, but I can't. I cannot fault the woman for trying to keep a hold of the things that I will eat and won't eat. I mean, the fact that she lives with me, as picky as I am, is a salute to her.
Wow. A little shout out to my mom who's watching. But mashed potatoes. You can't
yeah,
mess up mashed potatoes though.
No, and her mom makes them from scratch.
So do I.
So
Gravy
wait.
too?
Yeah. Well, yeah, sort of.
Oh,
I
gross.
opened the can.
You open the can.
No. I did make my own turkey broth. I cooked the neck and the heart and the gizzards and all that stuff
Oh, do ya?
in water, and I create a turkey broth that I used in the stuffing.
Right.
And
Okay.
then I cooked a 20-pound bird. I did.
This is your Thanksgiving.
This is my Thanksgiving,
Okay.
and I love cooking. So for me, it was like 7 hours of cooking, followed by about 15 minutes of frenzied eating, and that's it.
Frenzy.
Frenzied eating. That's it. It's like a pack of dingoes. They come to the table.
Well, I'm sorry I was hungry, Scott.
And I'm like, okay, 7 hours of cooking. We're ready to eat. And I'm wait to get my plate until last because we did like buffet style.
Wait to get your
Jimmy
plate.
buffet style. And I waited till last to get my plate. By the time I get to the table, some of the people were already done eating. And they were like, go back.
How many
for
people did you have?
6.
Then that's frenzy eating. That's pretty quick.
Actually, what we did this year was we did a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. We all got in our cars, 3 different cars, the Nissan, the Pinto, and the Plymouth, and we
The
went
Santa
across town, all the way across town to the other side of the world, across town.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then we went to someone else's property where we were not invited. We just kind of settled there. And we we took their crops and ate their food. That's a traditional Thanksgiving right there.
And you almost got killed, but a fair Indian maiden
That's right.
saved you.
That's
a
right.
fair Indian maiden named Dear Running
Keep
Therese. Dear Running Therese.
And I took my belt and I put it around my hat so I had a big buckle in the front of my head.
I'll give you a
was
big
a
buckle in front of your head.
And it was one
I'll
of those
give you a
vanity
buckle.
buckles.
So we were here. We had a Nissan, a Pinto, and a Plymouth.
And then
Couldn't find a car that came close to Santa Maria.
A Santa Fe.
See, now that would have been smart.
If you were listening to me, I had said that when you said Plymouth.
Why would I listen to you? Why start
Okay.
now?
he's on a roll.
That's right.
He's
We
on a
had
roll
rolls.
from
We had rolls.
Thanksgiving.
We had rolls. No, we had the traditional Thanksgiving. We had the turkey. We had the, I did the turkey, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes. Therese cooked the pies.
Oh, okay.
My stepdaughter Tara, she made
Pies.
pies.
They're
pumpkin
pies.
Pumpkin pies. 2 pumpkin pies. Tara made an apple cobbler. And let's see, the turkey, and then we had Mom, Karen, Deanna came over, and we had some, and they brought over some squash and some green bean casserole. Gotta have green bean casserole.
That was my mom's big
And-
dish.
The number one Thanksgiving food, which is the cranberry, that still looks like the shape of a can.
Oh, yeah. Right.
All the healthy eating in the world, you still need those cranberries to look like the shape of a can. It's
Right,
just
right.
something about it, you know.
You got to cut off cylindrical.
Yeah, you
pieces
do the
of it,
slices
right.
and
Mhm.
stuff, and they got to be cut perfectly evenly. You've got to use a measuring device to do that.
For what?
No reason.
The cranberry?
So then yesterday, we decided to do Friends, the TV show Friends. Teresa and I love it, and Ross at one point had talked about his Thanksgiving sandwich with the moist maker.
Oh, yeah. And somebody ate it?
But the moist maker is a slice of bread that you soak in gravy. You put it in the middle of the sandwich.
Right.
So we look forward to this. We've been thinking about this for like 6 months.
Uh-huh.
So yesterday we
You did it?
We had it, and took some nice. It was like a whole grain bread. It's kind of like birdseed that they make into
Yeah,
bread.
right.
Yeah, right. It toasted that up, and then we took the moist makers and we put them in the gravy. We soaked them all up and stuff. And then on my sandwich went a little bit of mayo, because that's like the building block.
You have mayo with everything.
Yeah. Then cranberry, stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey, little drizzle of gravy, and then you put it all together with the moist maker in the middle.
Right.
The son of a gun was 6 inches tall.
Yeah.
It was,
I'll bet.
and
I
that
bet.
moist
You
maker,
supposed
when
to
you
put
try to
everything
cut
in there?
everything is supposed to go in there.
Oh.
I was going to put the green bean casserole in, but that
What about
would
the
seem
pumpkin
weird.
pie? You could have put that in there, too.
Oh, that would have been good. Just maybe dip it in the pumpkin pie. Anyway,
As like a sauce?
yeah, as a sauce, pumpkin pie sauce.
Huh.
Why not?
I mean, Starbucks does it.
Starbucks.
Just
Anyway,
showing
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
that disgusted sound.
Is this call coming in for us, Deanna? Do you have a clue?
Yeah. I have a feeling I know who it is.
Paul. Yeah,
Let's
no, I think I know who it
Let's
is.
take this call. Hi, you're on the Live Out Loud podcast.
How you guys doing? It's Paul.
It's Paul.
Oh, we were just talking about you.
I've been trying to call in. Sorry, I'm still turkeyed out. I'm still living on my tryptophan, so I must have been dialing the wrong number. How you doing?
You do know
Stop your whining.
you do know the tryptophan is like a falsehood, right?
I've heard that, but I don't know. I get a little foggy every Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, but let's think about that. If you ate the same amount of steak and potatoes and everything else, you would be just as sleepy. It's not
That's
the
true.
tryptophan in the turkey. It's the 17 pounds of food that we cram down our throats.
It's
That's
right.
what it
And
is.
the couch and the football game.
And a couch in a football game. Exactly. Exactly.
How you guys doing?
Oh, very good. How about you? Where are you?
I'm up in New York, and it's very chilly up here.
Like
is
in the
it?
in the
Good.
city?
Actually, we're out now on Long Island. We were upstate in Westchester for Thanksgiving. And
What part
then
of
my brother and
Westchester?
his family. So we were in Bedford Hills, and
okay.
which is a little bit north of the city, not too far out.
Well, I'm from Yonkers.
And, oh, you are?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
from
you know
Yonkers.
Bedford Hills. Yeah, okay.
Bedford
Yeah, it
Hills.
was,
Sounds very hoity-toity.
It's just nice. It's hilly, obviously. Hence the name.
Are there
And,
Bedsford?
And it's actually right next to Bedford. Go figure.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. So
Hey,
nice, but it's chilly up here. Yeah, man.
Paul Scott's
Hey,
got
guys
some
doing?
incredible news for the benefit. Even
that? What do you got? What do
and
you got?
Jimmy Robinette just joined us, so he should hear this.
So coming together, because this benefit is so important, and we're going to talk more about it in a minute, but it's December 15th. It's the Divinal Intervention benefit for the Bahamas. It's good. Wellington Amphitheater. It's Sunday afternoon, December 15th, 1:30 to 6:30. We've got Michael Panzecca, the comedian, the Michael Bublé tribute, All Heart to Heart Band, Crystal Visions, who's a Fleetwood Mac tribute, the Aretha Franklin tribute, Turnstiles for Billy Joel, The Long Run. They got some guy named Gary singing in that, and it's Eagles music, and the Boss Project, which is, of course, Bruce Springsteen. I'm saying all this because I wanted to precurse this. And what we're going to do is coming together with Broadcast Beat Studios and Live Out Loud podcast. We're going to do a podcast from the event. We're going to do interviews in between acts and stuff like that. We're going to film the performances, pieces of every performance, and we're going to put it together into a package that can be sent out within a couple of days after the concert that'll keep running so that we can keep getting donations in even after the concert is over.
Is that great?
That is great news. That is fantastic news. That is exciting and so great. We can't thank you guys enough for putting that together, because we can use whatever we can get to help push this event and keep the love coming. That's great. Really appreciate you doing all that.
Good. Now,
Really good news.
I'll have to give you my list of what I need in my dressing room.
No green
I
M&Ms,
don't-
This
right?
is all you, buddy. Our writer is coming your way also.
Yeah, I don't accept green M&Ms. And if I find green M&Ms, that means you didn't read my contract, and I'm out.
And if I do another one of these shows where my dressing room looks exactly like the Porta Lit, I'm going to be upset. I'm kidding.
Wouldn't be the
that's
first
actually
time.
terrific news.
Paul, we
great.
are so excited for you to put something like this together, truly something that comes from your heart, and to see everyone else pull together. That's got to be a good feeling, brother.
It really is. It's been a labor of love. I have to tell you, we've put a lot of hours into it, a lot more than I actually anticipated, but it's worth every minute of it. And so many people to thank, and the list will continue to grow. In fact, we had some fantastic news just before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We picked up one fantastic major sponsor of the event. We picked up the Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Jumped in to be a major supporter and sponsor for this event. So we really appreciate that as well.
What is it when they're a major supporter and sponsor? What are they doing?
So, for example, there have been some high cost things that crop up for this event. For example, we needed the Wellington Amphitheater, as you know, having played there a bunch. Gary, is not it's not enclosed, so we're selling tickets to raise money. But there was no guarantee that just anybody was going to be able to walk in off the street. So how do you charge people for tickets if anybody can walk in? So we had to go out and find a temporary fence company that would come in and put up a fence. Well,
Wow.
They're not going to do that for free. So we went out and found a couple of companies, and we found a great company that gave us a good price for it. And then we went out and found a sponsor. So that was a major sponsor, and that was a fairly expensive ordeal to have done. But we got someone to do that. So those major sponsors do things like that. And one of the other ones was all the costs of the venue. And we had a bit of a change of that, the way that happened late this past week. So we were kind of caught off guard and knocked back on our heels, and through some really wonderful, incredible people, we were able to get in touch with the Cleveland Clinic, Florida, who happens to be opening up a facility in Wellington. So it just worked out. It was just magic. It was just meant to be.
Good.
And
Good.
Yeah. It was just great. It was a perfect time. It was a wonderful Thanksgiving because of that. And they coughed up a tremendous donation to sponsor the event to cover all of those costs.
And what's beautiful about these donations is that means that more of the ticket sales goes exactly where it's supposed to go. It doesn't have to cover those costs. It gets to go right to the island.
Right.
I know.
Scott, that was the intent initially. I mean, when I set out to do this, and I called Gary and Tony Monaco and Catherine Douglas of Crystal Visions, I called everybody, and I called Jack Flash Sound, which is Joe Riley, and Bink at Burns Audio. I called all these people, and BFW Advertising was doing all our artwork and advertising and promotion. And everyone I spoke with, every one of them jumped on board within 1 week, absolutely free of charge, said, of course we're going to do this. And so the amount of back work that's gone into this thing that people are doing just to help these people has been all cost free. And so every penny that's going to be donated has been allocated to go directly to those folks. So we're really happy about that. And we couldn't be more thrilled to have your organization come in and do all of that, and then have someone like the Cleveland Clinic come in, which is really a great shot in the arm, because that inspires a lot of people to come out.
Shot in the arm, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Cleveland Clinic, right?
Yeah, you like that? Flu season and all. Yeah,
they'll give you a shot in the ass. They'll give you a shot in the arm. The LOL will give you a kick in the ass. So you're covered every way.
Right. By the way, I know three. I know three VIP.
Aside, you bring them in, and that's it's a really it's a significant sponsor for the event, and it helps sell tickets, and it helps bring other people involved as well.
Yeah.
I know three people that have VIP tickets already.
You do? Well,
yes,
actually, those are close to being sold out. VIP, if I remember correctly from the last count, I think we're down to under 20 VIP seats left.
Wow.
So
I'm glad we got ours.
Those have gone to,
I'm talking about Scott.
Well, yeah, but I
bought three of them.
I assume I'll be able to meet a band since I'm in the VIP section.
That's correct.
All right.
You get an all-access VIP
cool.
pass. There you go.
I would, I'm going to reach out to a friend of mine who is one of the original producers from Woodstock, who lives in the area. Maybe he'll be able to come out and say a few words or do something to help out too. So,
he's a cool dude.
We're going to kick some things around. We're going to be there for you. But I am just, it is an honor to work with this many people of this kind of character.
And it is wonderful to have you come and do what you're doing.
It really is. Really appreciate it. It's fantastic. And that's such a good help for us to get it out and let people see what we're doing. And like you said, it gives everybody an opportunity to help out even after the event. So it's really great. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, because one concert, that's a start, but it should not end there. So we'll put that out there and we'll distribute that and try to get the word out a little bit more and see if we can really generate something really big by doing this.
Yeah, once again, it's a divinal intervention. So we're pretty excited about it, and it's a big deal. We're excited, and in fact, we've had so much interest in it that, especially came from BFW. They actually said to us, they said, if you come up with a name, it seems like it's such a great event that maybe if there's other, unfortunately, disasters out there that we all know will happen, especially as our weather patterns seem to be changing on a regular basis, that maybe we're out there for other events too. These are the kind of things that build character, and we often miss the opportunity to do what we're doing, which is to actually let out a helping hand, and it's kind of nice to be able to do it once in a while. So.
Well, it was.
May not be the one and only.
We missed a big disaster yesterday, or one occurred yesterday. We may want to think about, which was Black Friday at every Walmart across the country. I mean, that was about a catastrophe in itself.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that going on. We're up here. There's the lines are long and crazy in New York, as you can only well imagine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we're really excited about this, Paul. Again, thank you for everything that you're doing for people who desperately need some help.
Yeah.
We're proud to be a part of it in any way we can possibly be here at Live Out Loud and in Broadcast Beat. And, of course, Gary, with the long run, you guys are just gonna rock it.
Gonna rock it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. We're really excited about it, and the bands are all poised to have just an absolute blast. And we've been putting together all the stage plots and all the connections of how everything's going to happen. I mean, it's just the fact that the way this is going to happen is going to be just phenomenal. Just the movement and the flow of the event is even that's exciting. Just how all the stuff behind the stage that everyone's not going to see is going to happen. It's pretty spectacular. So we're pumped. So we appreciate everything, and we're really excited about it.
All right. Well, listen, Paul, you get some sleep because you sound horrible, okay?
Oh, yeah.
You sound just horrible, okay? Get some sleep.
Combination of Thanksgiving and it's freezing. So, yeah, we're going to get some rest, and we'll see you when you come back.
In 2 weeks, you're going to be busy, so you get some sleep, will you?
True. All right, you guys. Thanks for the great news, and really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you when you get back, Paul.
We'll see you, Paul.
All right, man.
All right,
bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so that was Paul, who is of course, the head of the Boss Project. Bruce Springsteen tribute band. A great guy.
Yeah.
He's got that look. He could probably go between. If he gets a little tired of Springsteen, he could probably slip right into that Jimmy Buffett field. He's got that look.
Right? Jimmy Buffett, he kind of looked a lot like, what was I going to say? I can't think of it. I thought about it one time. I said he could also do a
Donna Summer. I got it. I saw it. Yeah, it's in the eyes. It's in the eyes.
It is. I'm telling you, he feels love. He feels love, but he's very, very good. I mean, he gets the audience pumping just like Bruce. It doesn't matter. First time I saw him was 4th of July in Fort Myers. He was great.
Yeah.
Great band too. Wayne Hood's in it. Yay, Wayne Hood.
Wayne. Love Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne's great. And the reason that we are here is because you can come to this benefit and have a lot of fun being clean and sober.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
That's why we're here to show you folks that you can have fun, you can enjoy yourself, you can do wonderful things being clean and sober.
So again, let me tell you about the eclectic group that you're going to see there. And one of the things you could do is you can go to Eventbrite tickets to get your tickets through Eventbrite.
Right.
You can go to the Boss Project's Facebook page, and it's right there. But it's the Vinyl Intervention. It's a tribute to or a benefit for the people in the Bahamas. If anybody's been to the Bahamas since the hurricanes hit them, and it was drastic damage. It was amazing amount of damage.
Yeah.
Devastating for sure. You may be there and you might say, hey, the resorts, everything looks pretty good. The airport's cleaned up, the resorts are cleaned up. Yeah, that's fine. But the people who are working in those resorts, the people who are driving the cabs and that are out there in the streets and working in the restaurants while you're there visiting, they're going home to no running water, no electricity, holes in their roofs. Some people sharing houses with 10, 20, 30 people because everything has been destroyed. And those pieces are going to take time, and they need your help, and they need the effort of people like Gary and Paul and everyone else involved. So I want you guys to check it out. Again, you can go to Eventbrite tickets, or you can go on the Facebook to the Boss Project and look for the Vinyl Intervention, which is Sunday, December 15th from 1:30 to 6:30 at Wellington Amphitheater. Comedian Michael Panzacca, the Michael Bublé tribute, the Heart Band,
Pure Heart.
All Heart.
That's
Is it Pure Heart?
Pure Heart.
I had All Heart. Pure Heart. Pure Heart, which is the Heart tribute band. Crystal Visions. Did I get that one right?
Yes, you
did.
did.
Thank you very much. I got to get at least one right today. Crystal Visions, the Fleetwood Mac tribute band.
Kathleen, Chuck.
We got an Aretha Franklin tribute. The Turnstiles.
Turnstiles, yep.
Premier Billy Joel tribute band. The Long Run. I've heard of them before.
That's right.
Eagles Tribute Band with Gary and Wayne and
Almost
everybody.
way
all
too
the-
much. Yeah.
I mean, just so many talented people in the long run, and I tout them because I've seen them several times, and they're just. I get excited every time. It's that good. And of course, Paul with the Boss Project, the Bruce Springsteen tribute. So,
And there'll be some other people, coming in, like other musicians from other bands. Like, hopefully, some of the guys from Wolfpack will come in.
I'm sure they will. I mean, this
Scott
is the
Sherman
kind of thing-
used to play with the Long Run.
Yeah.
Whenever we needed somebody to play guitar, he'd come up and play guitar. He'd come up and play bass.
Yeah.
Great singer.
This is an opportunity to experience something and to be a part of something that's outside of ourselves, bigger than ourselves,
Yeah.
and really contributes. You can have a great time. Again, clean and sober. There's going to be food trucks there, by
There's
the
going to
way.
be food trucks. It's going to be great.
It's going to be food trucks. There's going to be,
Oh, Scott's on.
again, if you go to, is he? If you go to the Eventbrite page, it'll tell you about what you can bring and what you can't bring and the rules and all that stuff. So,
Right.
So check that out.
Well, if you're going to, I don't think that there's much that you can't bring besides, weapons or anything like that. But, don't bring weapons.
Don't bring a bazooka.
But if you're coming, the food trucks are coming in. It'd be best if you didn't bring food. You patronize the food trucks
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
because they're coming in. They don't get paid. A lot of them pay to come, but I think they just volunteered to come in.
Yeah.
So if you're coming to the show, use the food trucks.
Use the food trucks. It's a $20 ticket for the general seating. I believe $39 for the VIP. And if they're sold out, doesn't matter. The general area is just as good. People are going to be dancing. They're going to be having a good time. They're going to be celebrating. And Live Out Loud podcast will be there live. So
Right, and the
come on
VIP
over and say hi to me. And
Yeah. And the VIP, you just get a guitar pick. So
and actually, you'll be with me part of the time because
I will.
you're not going to be on stage the whole time.
No,
so,
I won't.
So that's great. All right, so check that out, everybody. If you want some more information, again, go to Eventbrite. You can go to Live Out Loud Podcast, our Facebook page, or the Boss Projects page.
now, also, if you have a substance abuse problem,
If you have a problem with substance abuse, if you have a problem with alcohol, with drugs, prescription, street drugs, pot, you name it. If it is causing stress in your life, it is causing a problem in your life.
Which
if
it
is
will.
something, which it will eventually. But if you need some questions answered, or if somebody that you love is going down the wrong path, you need to get some help. I want you to call Addiction Training Center. You're going to talk to Karen. 833-524-1234. That's 833-524-1234. You call and talk to Karen. Ask questions. If it's your son, daughter, mother, father, brother, sister, husband, or wife, call and get the answers. One of the things that Addiction Training Center does is it helps people connect with treatment that's appropriate for them and helps them find there is a treatment option for everyone out there. We also do trainings. We train people and we work with and educate people not only just about addiction, but about how they can help to change things. We train people to become certified interventionists, and the trainings are reasonable. It's a one-day training. It's something that if you wanted to get involved, help out your neighbors, help out your family, help out the people that you work for. If you work in a position where you're dealing with a lot of people at work and you don't know what to do if somebody has a problem, come and take our training and you'll know what to do.
When is the next training?
Our training for December 5th is full. We're setting up our next one will be January 16th. So we will have more information about that. But the best thing you could do is you can go to Addiction Training Center on Facebook, or you can call 833-524-1234 and talk to Karen and get the information that you need.
there you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it. Now, Gary.
Yes. Boy, this has been a serious show.
You know what? It's good that we're involved in social causes instead of, the other things I'm usually social diseases and stuff. I mean stupid stuff.
I think those
That
are called
is better.
STDs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yay.
Do you realize
Do I realize?
that, we kind of joked about Thanksgiving a little bit, but there are some strange things that go on. Strange.
Oh, here we go.
First of all,
Thanksgiving?
in Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving itself has become very strange. There has become a thing. Now, back in 1947, Harry Truman, the president, was given a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
He ate it. The next several presidents, they'd get the turkey, they'd eat it. They would kill it first, But,
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah.
so Truman, I think, just bit right into it. But the rest of them, they cooked it and cleaned it and they ate it. Ronald Reagan was the first one. They gave him the turkey, and he actually did an official pardon on this turkey.
Oh, so now they do it. Well, he was afraid that the turkey was going to eat him.
That was, and every president since has pardoned a turkey
Not right.
on Thanksgiving.
Except Trump. He
What-
had
what-
to pardon too to show he was a really great guy.
Trump wants to pardon a turkey. Look in the mirror, pal. All right, so no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're not doing politics on the show. We're not. That gives me that. What that says is that somehow the turkeys are criminals. That means I sat down and had a nice big plate of convict.
Oh boy.
Well, how do you pardon somebody who turkeys didn't do anything wrong? What do you pardon them?
I wasn't expecting this turn.
You pardon them from being a turkey?
No, I wasn't expecting that either, Smurf. I wasn't.
Well, think about it. How do you pardon somebody unless they broke a law or did something wrong? You know what this turkey did wrong? Nothing. Apparently just wasn't as fast as the other turkeys that were in the field at that moment.
Wait a minute. You don't know this turkey's history.
I
Okay,
don't.
you don't. So maybe you should
don't know
just
what-
keep that to yourself.
He has
Well,
a dark
You know,
past.
maybe maybe this turkey has a very dark past.
They could all be criminals because, birds of a feather. But anyway,
He just popped that one out. That was good. That's improvisation, folks. That's where it comes from.
so
Jazz hands.
jazz hands. No, so it just strikes me as strange. You pardon the turkey. I mean, you can let the turkey go, but
Pardon is something very simple. Here, watch this.
oh,
pardon
me. Yeah,
There
I
you
got
go.
it.
Pardon me.
I got
Pardon
it.
me. So maybe the turkey bumped into him.
Well, I say pardon me as I throw that sucker in the oven at 350 degrees for 7 hours.
And it says nothing back. And why do they say that? I mean, it just seems so odd that the word gobble means to gobble something up, to eat something up real quick, and that happens to be the sound that a turkey makes when it's screaming.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't-
Wow, everybody else was like that on, Gary.
Now, this is entertainment, folks.
Yeah, right.
Just turkey
So,
noises.
I
If
mean-
you have pet turkeys, please
Yes.
be careful of the stream. We don't know what we just said.
All right, so now
So I
that finishes our Tourette's portion of the show.
well, the way that I see it is that the turkeys are asking for it.
Why?
They're asking for
being
it.
turkeys.
You know, gobble,
they were
gobble,
almost
gobble,
the
gobble,
national
gobble.
bird. Benjamin Franklin said our national bird should not be the bald eagle, which turns out the bald eagle is kind of like a
It's a
jack.
dick.
It's an ass.
Yeah, well,
It
it also eats dead
Yeah,
animals.
it's
It
a
doesn't
vulture.
hunt.
It's basically a vulture. It eats dead animals. It eats carrion. It's not
Well,
like this.
so do you.
Well, so, yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
We are 100% American.
That's right. The new national bird of the United States of America is Scott. No, but Benjamin Franklin said the turkey is a regal creature that should be, but then we would have football teams like the Philadelphia Turkeys.
Yeah, right. Or the I would be playing
Touchdown!
in a band called Long Run, a tribute to the turkeys.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
We'd only play on Thanksgiving. Wow, how
We would have gotten that famous quote from NASA. The turkey has landed.
the turkey has landed. Hello, Adam Ways. Adam Ways is on.
Bill Myers. Hey, Teresa's watching.
That is
She
a
must have
funny
just
guy.
got out of work. Judy, Haley, Donna, David, Rick. Well, I feel like romper room here.
Hey, Scott Sherman is still on. I mentioned his name, and all of a sudden he popped on. That's great. Isn't that something?
Musicians usually don't stay on that long, so I have a feeling he turned it on and then fell asleep.
That's what happened. Well, we got to get him in here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, so pardoning in turkey is one thing. University of Wisconsin has frozen turkey bowling
Frozen turkey bowling.
This is a thing they do in Wisconsin. They actually grease up or oil up a frozen turkey, and they go in a supermarket and they slide it down a supermarket aisle, and it's got pins at the end. Frozen turkey bowling.
Oh, it's really bowling pins?
It's real bowling pins. They bring them in. Freaking Piggly Wiggly up there or whatever store it is says, hey, that's a good idea. Let's take some food and slide it on the floor.
And sell it at a discount.
And then sell it at a discount, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Take this turkey. It's a little higher price, but it bowled a 300 game.
A turkey that bowled a 300 game.
Yeah. Problem is you get your turkey and his shit's all busted up. The legs are all broken and everything. Yeah, but it was good. In Indianapolis, now this is the weirdest one. This one is like, I don't get it. They take turkeys and they put baby onesies on them. Then they light them on fire and use catapults to launch them the length of a football field. It's called the turkey toss. Flaming turkeys in baby clothes flying the length of a football field.
So similar to a pumpkin toss, only more dressy.
Now, I would imagine if the flame is hot enough, the bird is done by the time it hits the 20.
Delicious.
Very good.
I don't know. I mean, why? Who thought of this? First of all, who said, hey, that turkey would look good in my kids' clothes? How ugly were your kids where that thought came to your head where this would work? And then they light it on fire. I don't know what sick bastard came up with that. And then they launch it. I don't know. I mean,
they have a turkey capturing a turkey chase in some state somewhere where
they like you got to catch them by hand
out, and you got to catch them by hand. If you catch it by hand, then you get to wring its neck, and I mean that's a pretty sick state. I don't know what state it is, but
all right, let's make it interesting. Let's strap like knives to the top of their heads, so they got a fighting chance.
You just grab it and off. That's
What has happened? What is? We've lost total control again.
No,
yes,
this is
something that used to be such a nice holiday.
46 shows. You haven't figured out that there is no control.
Look, I zone out for 2 seconds, and now.
Yeah. Well, we got about another 20 minutes, so just take a nap. But anyway, yeah, too much turkey. I'm done with the turkey.
Some people have duck.
Yes.
Some people have duck. There's hams.
No, ham is not for Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people get hams for Thanksgiving.
I know, but
Tammy's family had a ham.
They had a ham.
They had a ham.
Yeah.
They had a turkey and a ham.
Well, my family was saying, yeah, we want ham, but they understand that it's got to be turkey on Thanksgiving. So
right.
we've compromised. On Christmas, we'll do a ham.
Okay. You got
turkey,
a little indigestion.
Yeah, I got a little indigestion just thinking about ham. I don't like ham. I love bacon.
I don't like ham either.
But I love
bacon too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what I figured out is if I could make ham and I slice it really thin and then I fry my piece, so it's almost like bacon, then it's good. I like it.
I never thought about that.
And everybody sits there and they eat, and all they hear at my end of the table is crunch.
It's just like Canadian bacon, though, right?
Well, yeah, Canadian bacon is, what the hell is that?
It's served on an Egg McMuffin.
It's a slice of ham. It's not bacon. It's not.
Well, what's back bacon? That's Canadian.
That's when you reach deeper into the core.
Right.
I don't know.
Back bacon. It's Canadian. I think it's.
What do you back bacon? That's a thing.
I think it is a thing. It is a thing.
There's bacon and there's bacon.
Isn't it a thing?
There's thin slice. There's thick slice. There's maple bacon. There's regular bacon. There's turkey bacon, which ain't bacon.
That's not bacon. Bacon is not bacon.
That's processed turkey squished.
Yes.
That's what happens after they launch it the length of a football field. It gets squished into like little turkey pellets.
Hi, Todd.
All right.
Todd Jonas, Michelle. Michelle said happy Thanksgiving.
All right, so Brendan is asking if we've ever tried a
stitch in heaven.
Southern cooked ham. I'm not sure what that would be, a Southern cooked ham.
That's a ham with a Southern accent.
Y'all, oink, oink.
That's when the little kid helps and goes, I helped. Mama made a ham and I helped.
And we offended half the viewers.
It's okay.
Ascended.
I mean, actually, probably nobody because we've offended so many people before we weeded them out.
Yeah. Most of the people we make fun of just don't have internet anyway. So,
Right.
do you realize I was watching something the other day? More people have cell phones than indoor plumbing. That's the truth.
That
is the truth. There are more. I don't know where this came from. It was something about something you said that made me think of toilets. But there's more people on the planet
Potty mouth.
that have cell phones than indoor plumbing.
Indoor plumbing.
That is crazy. You know? At some point, you got to think, if I've got a smartphone and no toilet, I'm kind of living backwards here. Something's not right.
I think the reason.
Where do you sit when you play Candy Crush if you don't have a toilet? That's all I'm
There you
saying.
go. And you heard it first, folks.
Oh. Okay, so we got the answer. Brown sugar, pineapple, and cherries is how you do a southern cooked ham.
Oh, brown sugar?
Okay, I like all those things. If I could have like just a plate full of brown sugar, pineapple, and cherries without the ham, I'd be a happy guy.
You're getting comments? I'm not getting any comments. Hey, talk to me. Talk to me, folks. Talk to me, huh?
Oh, man. You know what I'm thinking about making is a shepherd's pie with the leftover turkey.
Wow. Is that a shepherd's pie or is that a
It would be a turkey pie, but
turkey pie?
it would be like a turkey. But I'm going to do turkey with gravy, some peas, some corn, little layer of stuffing, and then mashed potatoes on the top. And you cook it in a pie tin, and you brown the top, and I'm going to make a shepherd's pie out of the rest of the turkey, something different.
What is a turkey shepherd?
A turkey. You just talked
like
about it. It's the people who run through the field trying to catch these sons of guns.
Is it a farmer pie that should? Wayne Hood just joined us. Isn't that something?
Wayne.
We were talking about him, and there he is.
Wayne Hood, of course, with
Bruce, the Boss Project. He will be at the.
but he's also
at the
in
benefit.
Wolfpack.
He's also in Wolfpack.
And Wayne, if you're listening, I got to tell you, brother, when I saw you guys play the last time, it was a couple weeks ago, I was out watching you guys play at the Implantation. Mm-hmm. You came out and did Doobie Brothers, and, dude, you did it justice. And
See, I told you, Wayne.
many people can screw up the Doobie Brothers.
We have both guitar players on right now.
As a matter of fact, the Doobie Brothers, I saw them screw up the Doobie Brothers one time, but Wayne, you nailed it. You did a great job. And
Yeah,
it was
both
really
Scott
awesome.
and Wayne on right now. You guys can talk to each other because that's what they all do.
Nobody talks to us.
Nobody talks to us. They text each other on
Hey,
our phones.
if anybody wants to join in the conversation, the phone number is 419-podcast. That's right. It's a cool phone number. Call in right now if you'd like to be on the air. 419-podcast. If you're watching a rebroadcast of this, don't call in.
419 podcast.
419-podcast. That's the number you want to call. All right. Let's see. ATC is going to make some donations as well to the Addiction Training Center.
Oh,
we're going to have a presence at the concert, but we're also making a donation to the cause. So.
Yay.
So everybody out there is doing their part. Make sure you do yours and join us for that concert. Gene Ritchie is saying hi.
Gene.
Yeah.
Gene Ritchie. Gene or Ritchie? Which one is it?
What?
I mean, who is it?
It's
Gene
both.
or
Gene Ritchie.
Gene Ritchie. Oh, so is that one? That's one person.
Yes.
It's like Gary Wayne.
Yes.
Full name, Gary.
You don't know if it's-
This was
You don't
not
know
a
if it's
difficult thing. I'm
one
not
or
sure
two
where it
people.
went.
Well,
Gary-
thank you, Gene, for saying hi.
Saturday night,
Saturday night.
tonight, what do you got going?
Nothing. Tammy's dad is in town, and we're going to make sure that he is entertained.
Oh, man. Another
Probably
night of
with-
Parcheesi and charades, huh?
No, most likely the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Which one are you?
Say that over here.
Which one are you?
I'm the and.
He's not the good.
I know Tammy's the good. She's the good in that one.
She is.
I'm just trying to figure out if you're bad or ugly.
How about both?
Anyway, yeah.
No answer?
Oh,
How
but
about both?
What? Bad and ugly?
Bad and ugly. That's right. That's what they call me. They call me bad and ugly.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly, by the way. Great film.
Long film.
I'd say great film because it's supposed to be a classic, and I watch it,
Yeah.
and I can't sit through it.
Well, it's
Gary
got a lot of
judges-
Clint Eastwood's one-lines.
Yeah.
Word lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marvelous.
Okay.
It was just horrible. It was one of those spaghetti westerns, which means you can cook, eat, store, have leftovers before the movie's over,
And move to
And
the
have a
west.
child.
spaghetti.
Have a child at the same time.
and have a yes, absolutely.
What were you saying, Smurf?
Nothing.
doesn't
It's
know.
gone.
It's the thought's gone. Missed the
gone.
moment. Missed the moment. But anyway, again, you guys want to come out December 15th and see us all. And Smurf will be there. Gary will be there. I'll be there. Gary, you're going to be up playing with your band, and we got other people up there. It's going to be a great time. I will be so disappointed if everybody doesn't make it.
Yeah.
And I mean everybody. The whole universe
We'll
has
be
to be
watching.
there.
We'll be watching, folks.
This is going to be like This is going to be like Woodstock.
A Florida Woodstock. Hey, did you see that? That was a powerful sneeze. My
You just-
headphones came right
you just
off.
blew the headphones right off.
And so did my ears. My ears are gone also.
Do you know if you keep your eyes open when you sneeze, they'll pop out of your head? Did you ever hear that?
It's impossible to keep your eyes open when you sneeze. Did you ever try?
I'm afraid my eyes will pop out.
They won't pop out. You can't keep your eyes open. You just can't do it.
I'm afraid they'll pop out. I can't do it because I'm afraid of what will happen. I could do it if I really wanted to.
Well, your eyes won't pop out because you can't do it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. The brain will close your eyes no matter
Not-
how hard you try.
I
Yeah.
mean, not unless you're wearing those eye things that they had in Clockwork Orange to
That's
brainwash
right.
the guy.
That's right. Little Malcolm McDowell there. All right, we got a call.
Hi, Terry.
Hello, you're on Live Out Loud podcast.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Terry.
Terry, we're worried
How you
about you.
doing?
How was your Thanksgiving?
Not so good.
No?
Nah, those family things don't ever go very well for me.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But anyway, I was thinking, do you think if Gary was bowling with a turkey when you guys went bowling, he would have done better? Or you would have done better, jazz hands?
With Gary's bowling style, I'm not sure bowling turkeys would be a good idea. The way you launch the bowling ball down the alley,
I don't know.
the turkey would shatter.
Turkey would start flying.
Turkey, yeah, really.
I'd throw the ball and the turkey would start flying.
Start flying, yeah.
It would start
Did you ever
flying.
see the episode of Friends where Joey put the turkey on his head and couldn't get it
Couldn't
off?
get it off, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
We've seen all the episodes of Friends. Terry, I got to interrupt you for a second. Hello, Reba. Reba has joined us. And David, of course, is always listening to our show, just like Terry.
Just like me. I
Just
tried
like
to
Terry
anyway.
And Dana and
Oh, and by the
Wayne
way,
and Scott
I'm
are
Gene
still on.
Ritchie.
What's that?
I'm Gene Ritchie.
You're Gene Ritchie?
So is that like your alter ego?
Yeah, basically, my name is Terry Jean Ritchie. Terry Davies is my maiden name, so I just figured I'd mess with y'all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I asked my boss for my check early tomorrow, so I hope there's some more of those tickets for VIP.
Well, if you can't get the VIP, listen, the other seats are going to be just as good. It's going to be just as much fun. You get to come over and hang out, watch the music.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you join us over at our podcast area there.
Yeah, I've never met you in person, Scott. I'd like to.
Yeah, well,
He'll be there.
You're
don't,
the only person.
don't build it up. It ain't anything special.
What
Let me tell
about-
you right now.
you
He's
know what?
really
Are
short.
you guys could...
I'm sitting on 4 boxes right now.
I'll tell you what really got me when my kids walked in. They came up from Broward to Port St. Lucie, and the first thing they said is, "Mom, you're shrunk." That
Oh,
really
lovely.
made me very- They said, "You're shrinking like Grandma," and I was like, "I'm going to my room now."
Well, there's
Thanks,
the end of
guys.
Thanksgiving.
Huh? Yeah.
There's the end of Thanksgiving.
Really.
That's what it's like. Gee, started off with that one, did we?
It's like as long
what
as I
about
could reach the
parking
oven.
there? Do you know if they're going to have the trolleys for
there's
parking?
plenty of
'Cause
parking.
It's a long way to park.
I really don't know.
when-
I don't know if there's a trolley there or not, but
Stay tuned. We'll
There
find
was
out.
plenty
when
of
the long
parking.
run was planned.
there's
Harry.
plenty of
When I
parking.
went, when I went to see you, when I met Tammy, they actually had a trolley.
Wow.
They might. I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But we Terry, I'm glad you
You gotta
called in
go.
because we were wondering about you. It's time for Scott's Curiosities, so stay by your computer.
I love those. Okay, love you guys. Hi, Tammy.
Bye, Terry. Judy is, I believe, a friend of yours.
Which Judy?
Judy Finkel?
Oh, Judy, that's right. From Yonkers.
Yeah. She wants to know when it's going to be and everything. We got the information again. It's if you go to the Boss Project Facebook page or Eventbrite, it's Divinal Intervention,
or my Facebook page,
or Gary's Facebook page, Live Out Loud podcast. We have it out there. Divinal Intervention, and it is on December 15th, right in Wellington at the Wellington Amphitheater.
I have it up on screen.
Beautiful.
I made
Oh,
it.
look at you!
Thank you so very much.
Look at you, Smurf.
Judy's also saying it's wonderful. She's 12 years sober.
Oh, all right, Judy, yay.
God bless you. And she's very happy that we're promoting recovery and having fun in sobriety. And
Her maiden name is Greenwald.
that's right.
It is. Her maiden
That's
name
from
is
that.
Greenwald.
That's from those National Lampoon movies, the Greenwalds.
Those are Griswolds.
Griswold's.
Same thing, just different pronunciation.
No.
You can say that about
There's
anything.
no
It's
S
like,
in Greenwald.
you like at me. It's like Scott or Bob. It's just how you pronounce it, right?
Oh, that's right. So I can say what?
With that you can say
Instead of
whatever
Scott.
you want. You can say whatever you want. I want everybody to come out and join us for the show that's coming up. Again, if you have any problems with addiction or you want to know how to get involved and help people, best thing you can do is call Karen, 833-524-1234. 524-1234.
524-1234.
833-524-1234. Hey, it's easy to remember, right?
Yes, it is.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
833
524-1234.
2. Okay.
Yes, that's it. All right.
Unless you're dyslexic.
We're doing something a little different today. We're not doing Scott's Curiosities.
Oh,
I'm
And
kidding.
now
I'm
the
kidding. I'm
villagers
kidding.
are
Sit
out
down.
With pitchforks.
Sit down.
Ryan.
But
Gary has left the building.
after watching
there's a
people,
butt?
Scott's Curiosities is now. But these are not random curiosities. This is my observations about watching people during these holiday seasons. I start to realize people, why? That's all that comes to my mind is why?
And that is a curiosity.
It's a curiosity. I got to figure out why.
So these are true.
These are true things, and here's the thing.
Most of them are.
This list is about 7. I got 17 of them, so it's a little longer than normal. But I guarantee that everyone will qualify for 15 out of the 17.
Okay.
You might have one or two random things that you don't do, but we all do these things, and it's like, it came to me, it's like somebody needs to ask why.
Well, let's hear them. I
So-
had my headphones on backwards. I had the rights on the left and the left on the right, so now I can hear you good. Hello, Susan.
All right. Now, number 1, why?
Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy's on too. And Mario. Okay, good. Go.
Even if you know the name, why do so many people mumble the name when you sing happy birthday? Do you ever notice that? It's all nice and clear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Even if you know the name, somehow your brain can't put it into the song.
Well, that's because most people don't know the words.
They don't know the name. It just doesn't. All right. Anyway.
They don't know the words. Okay. Sure enough, Wayne and Scott are talking to each other.
All right, Wayne Scott, knock it off. No
Listen
talking
to
in the
the
back of the
show.
class. No talking in the back of the class. You got to share it with everybody. All right.
Oh, and Dana had chili for Thanksgiving. What is it, a Mexican Thanksgiving?
If it wasn't turkey chili, then what the hell?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Why do so many people see a price tag? It's way too much. Maybe they're going in, you're looking at a shirt, and it's way too much. You know you can't afford it or anything, but you still act like you just might buy it.
Yeah.
It's not like you do, oh, shit, I can't afford that. You're just looking at it like, oh, well, let me think. I don't, who are you acting that out for?
Well, I brought that up last week. You find out how much something is, and then you don't have enough money to cover it, so you go, maybe that doesn't match my socks.
Yeah.
And then...
But we all do it. I mean, I've done it with cars, shopping for cars. And it's like, I really like this one. And they tell you the price. And instead of saying, I can't buy that, I'll say, well, tell me more about it. It's like I'm biding time. I just might win the lottery from the time he tells me about the radio to the trunk. I might win the lottery and buy the car.
Or maybe this salesman that is trying to get you to like him won't like you.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then what? Oh, no, he doesn't
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah, this guy I'm never going to see again. And as a matter of fact, I just can't even stand this person. I still need to make them think that I'm a decent guy. You know?
Yeah.
So, but we
And
all do
why,
that.
right?
We all do that. Okay. Everyone, we all do this. When you're sitting in a waiting room at a doctor, do we sit around and diagnose all the other people? Do you ever notice it's never a simple cold? It's like, oh, poor guy must just have a cold. We're thinking it's like, oh, shit, his ass fell off. You know, we're coming up with this crazy stuff. His guts must have exploded. Or just something.
Oh,
I love how
I'm
you go
sorry.
straight to asses falling
I
off.
know.
I gotta stop for a second. Tony Monaco just joined us. Tony
From the
Monaco
Turnstiles.
is in Turnstiles. Tony, we've been talking about the 15th, the whole show. Where you been?
Where you
been?
been? You'll have
Okay.
to watch it back after we're done. We said nice things about you.
I'm sorry, but you know, in the doctor's office, you're always thinking that somebody else has got something worse than you.
Yeah, it's yeah. We never think something nice. We're always thinking something awful.
Right, in the dentist office, is I gotta get a root canal, but that person over there,
I used to bring my
they're
kids to
getting
this.
a new jaw.
I used to bring my kids to this great pediatrician's office. Mm-hmm. That the waiting room was split in half, and there was like a line. It wasn't a wall; it was just a line down the middle, and they had one side said healthy kids, the other side said sick kids.
Oh,
So that if you had to bring your other kids with you to the doctor because you got one kid who's sick, they could
That's
play on the
clever.
healthy side. It was like the Starbelly Sneetches from Dr. Seuss. You know, it was like, you're not good enough to play on my side. You know, how come I got to be on the sick side where all the books are stuck together from snot? You know?
Let me tell you, that makes sense, though. That makes sense because kids gravitate towards each other and they're always touching each other.
Quarantine zones.
Yeah.
That's
And if you bring a sick kid, do you sit on the healthy side and send your kid over to the other side to the quarantine area?
I'd be wearing a hazmat suit.
It's like, Daddy, can I stay over there? If you cross that line, you're electrocuted.
go over there. Go over there. Vomit. There's a waste paper basket over there.
Put shock collars on the kids if they go in the wrong section.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. How many of us, we've all done this, eat a family-sized bag of chips all by yourself?
Oh, that's called a Saturday.
The family size? Really? What family?
In like an hour.
I always look at the potato chips and it says family-sized bag. What family? What family? This should be like Scott size.
Scott size. Yeah.
Family size means back up the freaking truck.
Well, you know something? A good bag of potato chips you cannot find anymore because half of the bag is empty, first of all, so that's not family size. Family size bags are half empty anyway.
Yeah.
Then when you get halfway through the potato chips, it's not potato chips, it's potato crumbs.
So actually, it's good if you're divorced because then, you know, you've only got half your family left anyway. So that's a good bag for you.
Oh,
What is it? What?
No.
Is that wrong?
When I got divorced, I lost my bag of chips.
You lost.
Yeah.
she took everything.
Yeah, and then she took the TV, she took the house, she took the bag of chips.
It's like that the new Christmas toy coming out, Divorced Barbie. Comes with Barbie, the car, and all of Ken's stuff. All right.
And Ken is homeless.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone. I don't know why we do this. We all do it. The wrapping paper tube. Hey, it's the holiday time. We all take it and use it like a sword, no matter how old you are. Or you play a horn through it.
Yeah, or look through it.
Or look through it. You could be 80 years old. You just finished wrapping gifts. You got the wrapping paper tube left, and you're doing lightsaber stuff in the living room. It's just what we do.
Well, it's an improvisation game. It's called props.
Yeah.
And it's a great prop for that game. You can do amazing things with a rolling pin.
Yeah.
Think of all the things you can do with a prop. Oh, this is just great.
Okay.
wow, he got so excited.
Do you ever notice that people talk more when they're being patted down at the airport? Like you get really chatty, like that's going to help you from from the anal probe, or I don't know what it would be. But, you just like they're patting you. Do you ever get patted down at the airport?
Yeah, well, it makes you nervous, you got to
start
chat
talking.
so you don't pee in your pants.
And you try to be funny and make friends and do all of this stuff instead of don't just stand there. No, we talk.
Well, the guy's patting you down. You go, so have you had a nice weekend?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I should get to know somebody before I let them touch me there.
You going to take me to dinner after this?
Yeah, really.
Right.
Really. Tell me about your family. All right.
Hey, the only thing in there where you're patting right now is...
All right.
Please don't finish that sentence.
Really, for the love of God, don't
I
finish
was
that
trying to
sentence.
think of a way of,
Do you ever notice how everybody takes breaks from working on their computer so they can pick up their phone and play with that? I got to rest my eyes, and then they go right to their smartphones and start playing, Seriously? All right. How many of us bring a book to the beach and you've never in your life once read a book on the beach? I do it every time we go to the beach. I'm like, and I'll even buy new books. I got a stack of books. These are my beach books. You ever read one? No. But I got to have it in the bag. I think it's a rule. You got to have a beach book.
I always use a book when I go to the beach. I put it behind my head.
Yeah.
I read a book once. It was blue.
Yeah, I was in Tennessee once and got arrested for smuggling a book into the state. Got off on a technicality that nobody in Tennessee could prove it was a book. I'm sorry.
Here come the comments.
All right. How many of us, this Scott's Curiosities, again, and just kind of obsessed with the things that people do. How many of us pull out a box with a food stuff in it, like some prep meal box or something, and you take the food out, you read the directions, you throw the box away, you start cooking the food, and then you realize you just don't remember anything you read, and you have to dig back into the trash to get the directions to cook the stuff. How many of us have done that?
Yeah.
I do it like almost every time.
I thought that's how you were supposed to do it. I thought that was like instruction 1. Okay, read these quick, throw these away, and then dig them out later.
People just don't feel that they have to read directions.
Yeah. I've figured it out, though. I take a picture of it with my phone and then throw it away. Now, if I have to refer back to those, I don't have to dig into the trash.
Well, why even throw it away?
Because I don't wash my hands. If I dig in the trash, then I'm still cooking. I figure the heat from the food's going to kill the germs. I'm fine. How many of us...
You figured that, huh?
How many of us use the bathroom, choose not to wash our hands, but we run the water anyway just in case somebody's listening outside the door? How many of us do that?
Okay, yeah. People say, wash my hands. I know where my penis has been. I don't have to wash my hands.
Some people actually pretend to dry their hands on the way out, like, oh, okay, my hands are dry. They weren't wet.
They're lazy. They just don't. Or they'll run
Unless
the
they
water.
peed on themselves, then they're wet.
And they look around and say, well, there's no paper towels. It's that fan thing. I don't know if I'll wash my hands.
Oh, I like those.
Oh, I hate the
fan things?
I like those.
It takes 45 years to get dry your dang hands.
Do you ever just shoot one of those right down your pants? You can only take it for so long.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, but you will now.
Well, that's I've dried clothes with them. I have dried clothes with them. The sink water would get on my shirt, and I'd hold the shirt underneath it to try to, So,
how many of us do this? You go out to the store, you take items one at a time, you put them in your cart, you check them out, they put them in all these multiple bags, and you spend all day at the store, and then you walk out to the parking lot, and you load it into your car, and you get home, and you're annoyed that you can't carry it all in one trip, and you do everything you can possible to make it happen. How many people do that?
10 or 12 bags in one hand. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the way I see it, I want to carry one bag at a time in. Because it'll make me feel like the money I spent, I got more stuff. If I could carry it all in one load and I just spent $150 at a grocery store and I could carry it all in one load, I feel like I got ripped off.
That is unusual thinking.
And I'm an unusual guy.
And you've come up with all that, and that's what you came up with. Walking in. Well, that's because at the supermarket, they take one thing, put it in a bag, and then give it to you.
Yeah.
They waste bags. Better
than having a bag ripped, though.
And I put them in.
Are you one of those people that brings the reusable bags to the grocery store? Are you one of these guys?
No, because I usually use the bags because they're reusable.
That's right. They won't fit in a Prius. You can't. I mean, you got small bags.
No,
small
no,
bags.
no. I instead of having 12 bags, I have 6 bags because I condense the bags. I would be great at a Publix. I would be a great bag stuffer at Publix.
You would.
I would.
You would.
I would. There's few things that I could do really well, but I can pack a bag.
2-liter bottle of soda always on top of the loaf of bread. Always. Mm-hmm. All right. It helps cushion it, you know.
Yeah. You
right.
don't want it spinning around, spitting out.
How many of us go to the store with this idea, I'm going to be healthy, buy a week's worth of fresh vegetables and don't eat one of them during the week?
Come on, you do it.
That's
you do
right.
it, folks. You do it.
I go home and I look through all those fresh vegetables I got with the family-sized bag of Doritos in my hand, and I'm thinking, boy, maybe when I finish this bag, I'll have a carrot.
Right,
No!
Exactly. Unfortunately, I do that. Or I'll buy apples, a bag of apples, and then by the time I reach for one of those apples, it looks like my grandfather's head.
Let me get a few more of these in because we're running out of time.
Okay.
How many of us sit and try to figure out how long is an appropriate period of time for me to sit and wait to get up and move away from somebody who just sat down next to me? You ever been sitting somewhere, somebody sitting next to you, and all you want to do is get up and move? You see another seat, you want to go over there, you want to be away from this guy, you don't know why, you just don't feel it. But you sit there and you think, if I get up right away and move to the other chair. So now I've got to sit and think, how long do I have to wait? And then what function can I perform to make it seem like I'm not doing it to get away from them?
That's right. You go to look at a picture.
Yes.
Or you read something on them. Or
Yeah.
you grab one of the doctor's cards or something. Yeah.
Go into the bathroom, turn on the water, pretend to wash your hands, but you actually don't. All right. It all
just
ties in together,
Put
folks.
on the fan. Just let them think you're drying your hands.
How many of us call somebody buddy, pal, or friend because we just don't know their damn names?
Well, you guys are both my buddies.
Yeah,
I don't know either of your names.
Yeah.
I just show up.
I do it all the time. I got to be honest, I'm terrible with names.
Well, Tammy is wonderful with names. She's great with names.
You're
so
not.
It's always, no, I'm not. So it's always Tammy.
Yeah.
Tammy, what's her name? And then she's great with, Tammy, could you go find out what their name is?
Yeah.
You know, I'll do that.
I mean, I'll be out with Therese and somebody will say hi to me or something. And I was like, I don't introduce her. Because how do you introduce the person you're with to somebody that you know that you don't know their name?
Yeah, well,
So you say something like, just introduce yourself.
That's so damn
right,
you know?
right. Well, you just, some people are bad with names. Like, it depends on where you are. Like, for instance, Tammy's friends, I've met them, but then I have to remember their name. It's hard to remember. Wolfpack has 11 people in it sometimes. I don't know all their names.
Yeah. There's buddy, there's pal, there's friend, there's dude, there's hey you. There's all right.
There's
How many of us go to the grocery store and pretend we know how to pick out a cantaloupe?
Oh, I don't do that.
You know,
I ask.
I do
I'm not
it.
ashamed to ask.
No, I do it because there's people around you in the produce section. I pick it up and I look at it like I'm freaking like, Chef Ramsay or something, you know, and I'm knocking on it and then I smell it. First of all, it doesn't smell like anything. It
You
smells
knock
like
on
dirt.
it?
I knock on it because apparently it makes a sound. I don't hear it and I don't care. I want to.
Apparently it makes this.
I can be grabbing the worst cantaloupe ever produced known to man. It's like about 3.5 seconds away from being called, a pile of rotting flesh, right? And I still go through these bells and whistles to make it look like I know what I'm doing when I pick them out. And I don't. I have no clue.
Well, does it make you feel good to know that somebody is on the other side of that aisle going, wow, he really knows his cantaloupes?
That's what I want to walk away. I want them to go home, sit with their family at dinner and say, you wouldn't believe what I saw today.
I saw a cantaloupe connoisseur.
This genius, this pillar of humanness picked out a cantaloupe, and it was like a poetry in motion. It was like a freaking ballet of honeydew. I
wanted to ask him to pick me a cantaloupe, but I was just in such awe.
And I felt not worthy of being in his presence in the produce aisle.
I bet he knew
That's
how
what I
many
look for.
seeds were in that cantaloupe just by knocking on it.
All right,
I've
so
never
that's-
seen anybody knock on a cantaloupe.
So that's what goes through my head. the truth is that, they get to the cashier and they're telling them, this asshole over there's licking all the cantaloupe, and, you got to get him out of the store.
Why is it there's a man over there knocking on the cantaloupes? I wanted a cantaloupe, but he kept knocking on them.
How many people get a calculator and the first thing they do is 2 + 2 = 4? Do you ever do that with a calculator? You just get it, you start just doing random calculations, and it's usually something really simple. It's like, oh, there's a calculator. 2 + 2 = 4. That's just in case something changes. Just in case I didn't get a memo, 2 + 2 no longer = 4. I need to know. So whenever I get a calculator, I do stupid calculations on it for no reason.
For those of you who are 10 years old and under, a calculator is a...
They don't use
There
calculators
is an
anymore?
app on your phone for it.
I don't even know if they sell calculators anymore.
I want everybody, after the show, I want you to go to your phone and open your calculator app. And I challenge you to just look at it and then close it. You need to enter numbers. You need to put something in. You need to do a calculation. Sometimes it'll be, how many numbers can I get on here?
Do you ever do the thing where it says Shell Oil when you turn it upside down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I also did hell when I was a little kid.
Oh.
7734. Turn it upside down, it says hell.
And Boob was very popular.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Boob was,
Boob.
that was a good one.
That's 8008, isn't it?
But I was, I was a healthy kid. I didn't do that.
Well, that Boob is a good one because it says boob upside down and right side up.
All right, 2 more. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's
2
just
more.
a little something for you.
2 more.
Okay.
These, and again, Scott's curiosities, a little something different today. These are things that I notice about people, and I'm thinking, like, why? But I know we all do them, and I think we just need to be cognizant of how we do things. Mm-hmm. When I pack to go on a trip, and how many of us do this? Pack to go on a trip, I pack, like, extra underwear.
Yeah, I do.
Like 2 pair a day. I never, ever, like, not since I was, like, in my early 20s when I had accidents. No.
Run that early 20s.
Yeah, well,
Early 20s and now.
I had a problem,
Back and forth.
I used to dream about waterfalls, and, this shit happens. So, anyway, but no.
No, that's when you
Think
pissed
about it.
off.
We always pack. It's like, well, just in case I need extra underwear. Is that the thing? Was that because our parents always said, make sure you're wearing clean underwear in case you're in an accident? Did you ever get that from... That was the old mother thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought an accident was...
Make sure you're showered and wearing clean underwear.
Yeah. I thought an accident was unclean underwear. That's an accident.
Right, because if I'm dead, then...
Yeah, I was just thinking, if I was in an accident, the last thing I would give a crap about is my underwear and whether I was bathed. Like...
Yeah, when
Why'd you say
when you
bathed?
come back out of it...
Nobody was talking about bathed.
I did. Yeah, my mom said...
Showered,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was paying attention for the first time in this episode.
But why?
It was a funky episode, wasn't it?
Why do we do that? I never lay out an extra pair of underwear and put them in my backpack to bring to work, just in case, No, but when I go on a trip, I'm always assuming I'm going to need extra pairs. I have no idea why. It's just something we do. Do you do it too?
Yeah, I do.
If you're going for 4 days, it's 4 pair of underwear, but I'll bring 6.
I just
in
pack
case.
1 extra of everything.
Well, you don't have the same problem I have when I'm wearing dirty underwear. My nuts itch, and I don't like it when my nuts itch.
Okay.
Wow.
You wear dirty underwear, it makes your nuts itch.
TMI.
No, that's not TMI. Every guy in that's listening to this right now, all 3 of them are going.
I don't ever wear dirty underwear.
Huh? Well,
I just go commando. All right. So
and your nuts won't itch on that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Last one. How many of us have experienced this awkward moment of going into a store, not buying anything, walking out the door and feeling like very awkward, like I need to somehow walk out in a way where they don't think I'm stealing something. Do you know that feeling I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was one of my curiosities last week. Subconsciously, you must have wrote that down because...
I did not know that.
Well, that's because you really don't pay attention to what I say, but...
I'm sorry, what?
You see that?
But that's like one of those weird things. We all do it. It's like you go in a store, you shop and stuff. sometimes I feel guilty enough that I actually have to buy something on the way out the door.
Well, you think that the guy that is behind the counter thinks that you stole something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
So you got to say something. Don't have it. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's like, going in and asking, can I use your restroom, and not buying something. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's like-
I feel like that's more awkward.
When I drive somewhere and I have to really use the restroom because, I didn't bring the extra underwear like I should have. And so I stop at like a fast food joint or something. What I'll do is I do this thing where I go in and I stand in line. And I'll stand in line for a moment or two, and then I'll be like, oh, well, I may as well just go use the restroom. And then I'll look for other exits so I don't have to go past that line that I was standing
Why
in.
do we care?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
Crazy. Why do we care?
I'm afraid I'm going to go in there, use the bathroom, leave, and they're all going to talk about me.
Or how about if you walk into the restaurant and you look around like you're meeting somebody?
Oh, yeah.
You're looking around and seeing, you go to the bathroom and then come back out and look around. And, well, I guess they didn't come. And off you go. I mean, why do we care? Just go into the restaurant, use the bathroom, come back out after you wash your hands.
Yeah, exactly. Or don't.
Or don't, because I know where my dick's
Or
been.
don't. That's right. I don't
Okay.
wash my hands, and I go straight over and check the melons. All right. So the whole point of this today is that we're all weird.
Yeah.
We're all strange. And if Gary and I have not proven that over the 46 shows that we've done, that we're all weird.
Folks, these shows are just fun. It's not a big issue of why we do these. We do like to let everybody know that you can have fun being clean and sober. You don't need alcohol. You don't need drugs. You don't need things like that to have fun. You can just have fun. And that's what this show is about. It's just sitting, having a conversation, and that's why we want you to call in, join us in the conversation. When you text us, join us in the conversation. We just want to have fun. We take these Saturdays at 11 o'clock and just have fun. Scott Sherman says it's endless gabbing.
That's pretty much what it is. And trust me, it goes on well past the show, at least in my own head. That noise just doesn't stop.
And
And
soon we
well
will have
before.
him on.
And well before, yeah.
Before, and well after.
Yeah. But, the point is, folks, is that the only thing you have to do is just be you.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. Addiction and these other things and trauma and mental health issues and things that go untreated, things that you let go and don't deal with, take away what you are. It takes away you. The best thing you could be. It's not success with money. It's not success in business. It's not. The best thing you could be is the best you can possibly be. And you can't do that when you're all screwed up. Enjoy your life. Laugh. Have fun.
Help people enjoy their lives.
Make fun of people in the waiting rooms and show up at the airport 2 hours early instead of an hour early and sit and watch the parade of insanity in front of you and rejoice in it. We're all here together. We're all just kind of getting by and having a good time. And
We're blessed in some way.
we are. And, the truth is you really want the best things in your life is cherish the people that you love.
Yep.
And
Temptation.
make as many friends as you could possibly make. And guess what? There won't be any room for enemies. There just won't be. So we
Be
want
nice
you
to
all.
people.
I mean, I just brought a tear to my own eye.
Did you?
No, I think I actually just got a wedgie.
Did you bring me anything?
I just got a wedgie. Never mind.
Did you bring me something?
How is it possible to get a
brought a
wedgie when
tear
you
to your
didn't
eyes.
move?
Huh?
How is it possible to get it? It's like some
Now, there's a
universal
curiosity.
force. There's a curiosity. Here's a curiosity. Women would go out and spend extra money to get underwear with this little string that goes right up their butt. Men spend their whole life trying to pick their underwear out of their butt. This is think
the
about
best
that.
one that you came up with.
There's
today.
my last curiosity
That
of the
is it.
day.
That's the one.
All right. So anyway,
Said wash your hands.
one last time. If you need help with addiction or if you want to learn some skills so you can go out there and work with others and do some things, maybe get certified as an event interventionist, call 833-524-1234. That's 524-1234. Talk to Karen. If you are interested in being a part of this great effort with Divinal Intervention and the concert to support and help the people in Bahamas get back on their feet. You want to be there December 15th in Wellington Amphitheater, 1:30 to 6:30. Some of the best bands in South Florida are going to be there. Greatest personalities and the nicest bunch of people you're ever going to hang out with. All the money's getting donated to the Bahamas. Make sure you check that out. You can go to Facebook, look up Divinal Intervention.
Go on Gary Wayne's page.
Gary Wayne's page, Live Out Loud's page. You can go to the Boss Project page.
The Long Run
page. Or you can go to Eventbrite. Tickets are only $20. Food trucks are going to be there. Live Out Loud podcast is going to be there. Broadcast Beat Studios.
Oh, you can screenshot right now.
Screenshot right now because it's on there.
Screenshot right now. Smurf, you are right dead on it always.
Try to buy your tickets in advance because we're not sure how crowded this is going to be. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that. Yeah. VIP seats are starting to fill up, but the general admission seats, I'm sure there's plenty of room. But better to get your tickets in advance.
Exactly.
So do that. And we look forward to seeing you all there, but we'll see you back here next week, though.
That's right. And we will be there broadcasting, but it's not like being there and you're not going to see all the bands play on our broadcast. So it's best to be there. Who knows? You might be on this show.
Stay tuned to LOL because next week our time may be a little bit different. We're going to work that out because we've got some other studio time things going on, but we're going to let everybody know. So stay tuned for that. Right, Smurf?
Right.
Yes.
And if you need anything studio-wise, Broadcast Beat Studios is where you need to go.
Fantastic. You want to do some video production, you want to do a podcast, you want to do a TV commercial, you want to do an informational video.
You want to learn how to be a host or do a info commercial or anything like that?
That's right. That's right. You want to be like Gary and I? Too late. We're already taken. But you could be you, and we can help you be a better you. So come on in and check it out right here at Broadcast Beat Studios, broadcastbeatstudio.com. All right. For now, it is time for us to hit the high road.
Off we go.
I'm taking the high road. You take the low road, and
We'll be in Scotland afore ye.
is that what it is? Scotland?
Scotland. I'll be in Scotland afore ye.
Afore ye?
Afore ye.
How long is that? How long is a 4 ye?
That's before you get there.
It's not as long as a 5 ye. I'll tell you that.
But not as quick as a 3 ye.
All right, folks.
You see, now that is Monty Python. Okay? Count to 3.
Oh, here we go.
You go 1, 2, 4.
Do you want me to just go ahead and play the outro?
Why?
3 is
Why?
perfect.
Monty Python.
4 is right out.
Okay.
3 is the number to proceed to. And it is...
I'm going to tell you this, though. Monty Python had a place. Had a place.
Oh,
Because
they sure did.
there were some people that just couldn't get the full intellectual grasp of Sesame Street, needed a place to go. All right. For now, I'm Scott.
I'm Gary.
And we got Smurf over in the control room right here at Live Out Loud Podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Drive carefully and be nice to people.